Sometimes we say, oh, I can't do yoga. I'm too fat. I'm too old. I can't bend and twist like a limp asparagus. I can't even stand up out of my chair. None of that matters. Hi, I'm Becky Barnes. Welcome to my Chair Yoga Teach Back. Before we begin, I would like to introduce a theme for today. The theme is Everyone Can Do Yoga. I'll be demonstrating poses as we go along, but keep in mind that the idea is not to achieve some perfect end result yoga pose. The idea is to achieve what you can in the moment, joyfully and with gratitude. That is your perfect pose. Sometimes we say, well, I can't do yoga. I don't have yoga pants. I don't have a yoga mat. I don't have a yoga block. None of that matters. Do you really think that thousands of years ago, when this all began, those ancient Indian yoga masters would put on their tie-dyed yoga pants and grab their eco-friendly yoga mat and their yoga block and their yoga strap and their yoga bolster and trudge out into the jungle for their morning practice? I don't think so. Now, that's not to say that if you have some of those beautifully colored yoga pants or some favorite zebra capris that you love wearing and that you're comfortable in, you shouldn't wear them. By all means, do. I'm just saying that you don't need those to practice. Every morning when I practice my yoga, I do it in my pajamas, and that works just fine. So whatever you're wearing, as long as it's comfortable and you can move in it, that's your yoga outfit for the day. We will be using some props. Excuse me. Um, personally, I love these little soft yoga blocks. Unfortunately, my dog Max loves them as well, so I only have one left, and it's a little bit the worse for wear. As you can see, he's chewed on it a little bit. It's still serviceable. But what am I going to do some morning when I wake up and my nice blue yoga block is in pieces all over my floor? Well, I might use a sturdy cardboard box. I might use a book. I could use a rolled up towel. It just kind of depends on what you're needing it for. Be creative. As you go through your day, look around your house and see what you could use for yoga props. We're not just exercising our bodies here. We're exercising our minds as well. Finally, I would like to share an anecdote that illustrates the approach I'd like us to take with our practice today. There is a scene in the wonderful movie The Princess Bride in which Fezzik the giant, Wesley the hero, and Inigo the sword-wielding Spaniard are up on the ramparts, and their enemy is below them. They're vastly outnumbered. Wesley, our hero, is not even moving at this point. He's been carried up there by Fezzik because Wesley has been mostly dead all day long. After Fezzik and Indigo force-feed him the magic pill that Miracle Max gave them, Wesley pops open his eyes, and at first that's the only thing he can move. Then as Indigo sums up their situation, Wesley's lying there and his thumb begins to twitch. And Fezzik the giant gets this huge smile on his face, and he looks down at him and he says, "You just wiggle your finger. That's wonderful." Wesley is not quite so impressed. Then as Indigo further explains the odds against them, Wesley rather disparagingly shakes his head from side to side. And Fezzik is absolutely delighted. He looks down at him, smiling, and he says, "You just shook your head. Doesn't that make you happy?" I would like us all to approach our practice in the spirit of Fezzik the giant. Take delight in whatever we can do, no matter what the odds, no matter what our physical condition. Enjoy and be grateful for what you can do in the moment, even if it's just wiggling your finger or turning your head from side to side.